You are listening to an Audible original production of How to Become a Monk.
Oh, hello there, my children. You must be here for another story, here's A Wrinkle in Time. It's such a classic. Oh, did you say you've heard that one before? Did I read it to you? No. Did you hear it at school? Ah, yes, I guess that would make sense. They do teach these things. Or how about the story of the Enchanted Forest? Another You heard that one too, you say? Running out of stories for you youngins. I know. I'll tell you one of my own. One that happened to me starting one day many years ago. Now, you see, I was driving down a road. Yes, I was driving. I did have a car back then. And it was in the middle of nowhere during winter, and my car breaks down near a monastery. Stranded, I walk into the monastery and knock on the door.
Ah, crumpets!
A female monk not much older than I am now answered the door.
Welcome to our monastery. Now, who might you be?
My car broke down. Do you think I could stay the night?
Yes, indeed. Please come in. You're just in time. We're making dinner.
Oh, ma'am, thank you so much. I was freezing out there in the snow, and inside here it's so warm, and the bread smells so good.
Mary, please get this man some bread, soup, and some water.
I'll be right there.
You're lucky you came here. John knows a thing or two about cars. John, can you go out and get a look at our guest's car?
Oh no, he doesn't have to.
Already on it.
Once he set his mind on something, you can't make him stop. So what brings you here in the middle of winter?
Well, I was driving from my university to the big city to visit my parents for the holidays. They're always visiting me, so it's about time I visit them. Wow, this bread is so good.
I'm glad for you. Family is most important.
Yes, exactly. There's nothing like going home. Now, speaking of home, this food makes me feel like I'm already there. And this soup. Oh my, that soup.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. Now that you've finished, I can take that off your hands. Paul, why don't you show our guest to the men's quarters?
Gladly.
Now, Paul takes me through the kitchen and down a flight of stairs, opening into a brightly lit lounge area, complete with pool tables, air hockey, video game systems, and the like.
So that's what you guys busy yourselves with? Sometimes. But mostly it's to get people like you to ask that question. I love seeing the look on your faces when everything you know about us goes out the window. Alright, here's your room. If you need anything, just holler.
As I try to fall asleep, I start to hear a very strange sound. At first I paid no attention, but then it started to deafen me. But as quickly as it came, it vanished. Eventually, I fell asleep. Now the morning came, and all I could think about was that sound. Throughout breakfast, no one said a word. Until...
Son, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. I don't know, Paul. Maybe I did. Last night I was trying to fall asleep, and then this otherworldly sound started ringing louder and louder until it filled the room, and then suddenly disappeared. You must have heard it. It sounded like... I'm going to stop you right there. That was a terrible rendition. Yes, we all heard it. Well, do you know what made that sound? I've been racking my brain all night trying to figure it out. I do know what that sound was. What was it? See, the thing is, I can't tell you. For what reason? Because it's one of our monk secrets. Why do you think we're co-ed? We're monks of the sacred sand.
Disappointed that I couldn't figure out what the sound was, I thanked them for their hospitality and for repairing my vehicle. The following year, as I was traveling the same road, my car broke down again. I walked into the monastery, and they welcomed me with open arms. I ate food and then retired for the night, forgetting about the sound. Sure enough, the sound had jolted me awake. I still had no idea what it was. The next morning, I asked Paul.
Remember last year when I came? I heard that odd sound. Yeah. Well, I heard it again last night. Yeah, I know. We all heard it. Well, what was it? The thing is, I can't tell you. Why the hell not? Because it's one of our monk's secrets. I told you that before. Well, that's it then. I guess I will become a monk. How do I do that? Hey, Mary, he says he wants to become a monk.
Let the kid do what he wants. You became a monk for the same reason.
All right. In order to become a monk, you must travel the world and let us know how many blades of grass there are, and the exact number of sand pebbles. When you find these numbers, you will become a monk.
I believed this to be an unreasonable task, but nevertheless I set out on my trek to become a monk, in order to know where this sound came from. It was that important to me. 34 years later, I knocked on the door to the monastery once more. Paul, who was now easily in his 90s, answered.
Oh, you're back. Well, that was quicker than expected. Quicker than expected? Well, it took me 43 years, so yeah, much quicker. Anyway, I have traveled the earth and have found what you have asked for. There are 145,236,284,232 blades of grass, and 231,919,129,129,382 sand pebbles on the earth. Ah, crap, you actually did it! Congratulations! I guess you're now a monk. And as I promised you, I will show you the way to the sound.
Excited, I followed Paul down the stairs to a wooden door right next to the guests' quarters.
Go ahead, try it. Haha, funny. Key, please. Ah, right. Yeah. Here you go. Come on, another door? This one made of stone. Knowing you guys, I bet you have like 5 more doors I'd have to go through just to make the suspense kill me. Now, normally that would be true, but we decided to cut down on the suspense factor. We've had too many old folk croak from excitement. This is truly the final door. Here is your key.
I unlock the door, turn the knob, and finally see the source of the sound. It was just too amazing to bear. Now, children, wouldn't you like to know what it was? Well, you'd have to become a monk to find out.
This audio production was produced by Eliash Perez. This audio production is based on a long-time joke, passed down from generation to generation. Thank you for listening.